This is live. And we have action, righto. So, that's what we're looking at. And I can't really see. Oh, we've got the stumps set up. Maybe should we do that? We'll do stumps first then.
We've got the work for that.
Yeah, and then I'll take in scoring. Go scoring. I've got a score for those boys tonight. All right, I'll check you later. got something. We've got some action. That's straight from mix of those. So the transmitters are the issue. And it looks like John Wiley's going to have to begrudgingly walk along. Yes, I think a better plan. But welcome along tonight. We've had a few technical difficulties. John stumbled on that word earlier as well. I asked him to say it 3 times quickly and he couldn't. Wally, the finger here, down that long on. It's been a lively start.
So Foggy's all good, it's just...
No. It was Jason. So the audio's on, so the transmitter should be try them again and it should work.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Knew it!
It's just his swap.
Oh. I knew it! Oh, well, cool.
Try something.
So
he just did whatever
So he just did it then?
Well, he said it. Well, I don't know what you
that's me plugging directly into the mixer.
Well, let's see if you go back to that.
But I knew it was something to do with the frog box line. So, yeah, that goes to transmitter. And then that goes into here. And then let's go straight into there. Typically now, we should be in business here as well. Have we got some testing 1, 2? Is the audio working now? I wonder. I'm going to give the transmitters one last crack. Is it working? I wonder. Welcome along here to Peelwood Parade. And are we getting anything right now? No? Still no? Okay. Yeah, it looks like, I don't know what that means from John Miley. Oh, hang on. This is sounding promising. I can hear other people on audio.
Yeah. Do you want me to go nuts?
Looks like, it's just because I can hear John Miley's mic from under the gazebo and he does not want to move. Yeah, nice. It's picking up my mic here. We should be able to take that with us. Yeah, good. Yeah, check it out.
I don't know what's picking it up, but something's picking up all of it.
Nah, it's his mic there. It's his wireless mic. So my wireless mic's reach that far.
I can hear us through here.
Yeah, it's the camera.
It's the
Yeah.
camera. So is it the camera picking up the wind? Because something's picking up a lot of wind.
That's right.
Just got to go.
So let's get the momentary lapse of reason. This one goes to transmitter.
So why can you use the camera?
top filters.
Yeah, the 60 at the top, that's it.
Okay. I don't think
Nada.
Testing 1, 2, and not sure if we're getting... Got some action 3 here. Testing 1, 2. Welcome to Peerwood Parade. And looks like we might have some luck here. It's been a frustrating evening, missing out on Mr. 360's calls. But we've finally just got some audio going here tonight. The stream's been going. So we've been playing around with a new transmitter and receiver. Oh, and he's gone. He's hit it straight to cover. Good night, Irene. And Mandurah lose another one. How'd you see that, Snout?
Well, I actually didn't see it, mate, because I've been trying to mess around with a.
I looked up at the perfect time.
Yeah, with a bit of technical stuff. But what I can do, I can tell you the score. What is it, Stewie?
3 for 115. 4.
It's 4 for 115 in the 17th over.
So, yeah, it's been faffing around for 17 overs, John Wiley. And I suppose the only thing funnier about this situation is the look on your face when I was yelling out at you from 50 metres away. Is it working?
Yeah, it has been that sort of night, mate, hasn't it? But
absolute gold.
Hopefully it's all good now, mate. And Secrets have fought back pretty well here. Mandurah started well. They put on 50 odd for the first wicket with Chris Tormey and Mandurah's most eligible bachelor, Connor Smith. But Secrets have fought back well and through the likes of Fraser Hay. So, yeah, it's game on, mate.
I didn't realise that was Tormey. So, just another Singleton Owinian just heading across to Meadow Springs.
Originally Saltwater.
Yeah, well, a seal
Then
to an
Secret
orange
Harbour.
and black, and then now to a navy blue. More clubs than Greg Norman.
Yes.
As he comes in from the southern end here. Is that...
Fraser Hay.
It is the Hay man himself.
Is that Jai? Daddy?
Now,
Shane.
John Wiley, there's a chance for a run out here. And he couldn't hit the side of a barn, that throw. Probably a bit harsh, but I thought of barn when I heard hay.
The
And
puns
we
have
start
started.
early.
Yes.
Bit of hay baling there,
No
mate.
bailing, yes. So Shay Donald off the mark there. At the
I'm not even going to make a comment. Another one.
You've started early, mate, haven't you? Yes.
Nah, it's all good. Shay's left with my blessing. Wants to play with his old man. You can't argue with that. It's Fraser Hay. Comes in again. Good variation. He's got a few in his bag of tricks, doesn't he, John? And can you take us through the 6 he hit here a couple of seasons ago? Because I reckon they're still looking for the ball.
Yes, mate. It's one of the biggest ones we've seen. We saw a couple of big ones a couple of weeks ago as well, which may have rivaled it. But yeah, well, he's a wonderful player, isn't he? So that must have been all of 100 metres, I reckon, mate. The one that Fraser hit last year.
I think Jaron Morgan got tucked into a few as well last year for Pinny, and that on the front foot. That's a nice drive. Chance for a run out. I reckon he was GWN then if he hit.
Yes, he was gone, mate. Good bit of fielding there. Just unfortunately couldn't hit the stumps there.
So that brings the end of the over for Secret Harbour.
Yep, 17 overs, mate. 4 for 116 at Mandurah.
So wickets in the sheds at the moment with 3 overs to go. You would have to think, well, actually, I'm not a batsman. Put us in that grill, John Wiley.
Oh, I think if they're going an 8 and over, they should get to 140, mate. So, but I think Nick Cesaro is pivotal
When we
because he's
talking
the
8 and
batter.
over, Snout, sorry to cut you off there, but should he be going for it hard early in the over?
Oh, I think you need to try to go for a boundary early on. So if you get a boundary like a 4 or a 6, then you can get 2 or 3 ones, and then it just gets you up to 6, 7, or 8 and over. So hopefully that can happen.
Here we go. From the northern end, Secret Harbour outside off, just letting it go through Donald. And maybe just put us in the captain's cap here. You reckon they've got the field right?
Let's go through it. I haven't seen Shea bat a lot, so I'm not really sure where his strengths are. But what have they got? A cow corner, long on, long off, deep point. So I think that's pretty right. And a deep third man's probably right, mate.
So in again, well bowled, pitched up, just outside off. And Secret Harbour, so many of these PPLs, they've been successful. They have really been an underdog in most tournaments and performed. Haven't let us down, have they?
Well, culminated in a victory for them last year, mate. They've been really good.
Oh, so in the end, great slow ball. Turned out to be a lolly drop. That's so effective in this grade.
Good running too.
Riaz.
Yeah, good running from Nick Cesaro. He really is a hair between the wickets, mate. He's unbelievably fast.
So Secret Harbour, I think, when you look at their last 3 or 4 seasons, they've been right up there in the last couple of spots, along with the big win last year. So left-hander smashes it straight down Cow's throat, and he's put it down. He's dropped the Christmas pudding, John Wiley.
Yeah, but we do always say, mate, if you haven't filled under these lights a lot, it must be difficult, particularly first or second time. And Nick Cesaro is just hitting the ball well here, so he's got to capitalise on that drop.
Yeah, no, that's a bit too harsh from Leesy, because I tell you what, that is a hard catch to take straight into the bleachers. Outside off, and the paddle shot. Bit of a nothing shot there, Snout.
Yeah, he's looking for this offside boundary, isn't he? It's certainly the right ball to play, but he's missed.
We just saw some more cricket sign language. You just see that one there? He just patted the bat 2 or 3 times. Can you please translate?
Sorry, mate.
I don't know whether he's congratulating the bowler. Schnick through first slipped area, and that's going to be 4.
One of the best shots in the book, that, mate. The little snicko through slips.
Yeah, so the last few games we have been talking about this cricket sign language, and I actually think Sarzero gave a bit of an applause to the bowler.
I'll have to keep an eye.
Great variation.
So Cesaro 37 off 34 with 5 fours, and Shea Donald is on 2. Yes.
So Fraser Hay continues here from the southern end. Pretty tidy spell. And Mandurah looking good for around the 140 mark, John Wiley. And in our experience calling this tournament, 130 is very competitive. So if they do get the 140, I reckon they've got the bowling to back it up.
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that, but it all comes down to man Fraser Hay, doesn't it, with a bat in hand?
Hay storms in from the southern end. Donald smashes it down the ground towards mid-off on the ring. Just the one. And a bit of Steve Smith about Shea Donald, the way he fidgets in between balls. I know that's a big rap on him, but
yes,
he does love the sword leave as well.
He would be happy with that, Shea, yes.
Yeah, I did
compared to the great man.
I did dub him the Singleton Owinian smudge, but maybe, I don't know, too much pressure on him. But he played some great games for us in the A grade last year. Just a ripping young lad. So Fraser Hay in from the southern end, slow ball, smashed down the ground by Sarzero to long on, just the single, and pretty good bounce throw there. Tidy fielding from Secret Harbour tonight.
No, it's good fielding there, mate, yep. Didn't rush it, took his time.
I'd never write Secret Harbour off after winning a game when they had 67, I think it was, on the board. It was incredible that night. Couple of hat tricks were taken. Hay comes in. Donald goes bang.
That's his first 6.
That is huge. Hits the tree on the full. First 6 in the PPL.
In his career.
Hang on, in his career.
He's pretty happy with himself too. Have a look at him. He's got the strut going down the pitch too. Well, what a cracking shot.
Sensational.
It's hit the fence on the full. That is big.
So Donald, can he back it up here? Fraser Hay, he hasn't been hit for many. Oh, what a vicious delivery. Spits off the turf, gets him on the arm, and they get a single through the gully region. And Snout, I think Fraser just bent the back a little bit after that one.
It was about 15 k's an hour quicker, wasn't it? He didn't like being whacked over his head. Yeah, it's a great shot from Shea. That's something that his old man could never do, Reese.
Oh, that's a slide dig, isn't it?
No, not really. Reese would agree. He's a nicker and a nudger.
In comes Hay from the southern end. Sarzero in towards short mid wicket. They scamper through. Easy run in the end. And I reckon they've identified a few areas where they can get some short singles. Some big hitters in the Secret Harbour lineup.
About 81 metres,
So an 81
1.35 metre 6, thanks to Stewie McLean here.
Isaac Willie.
He's had the radar gun out, and that eyesight like a hawk isn't letting him down. He's probably going to need a Zimmer frame to get out of here, though.
Yes. We've got 4 for 133 with 1 over to go too, Leasy.
So final over. I tell you what, 140, that's going to take some getting now. So I reckon if they can push to 130, that's going to be a good result, isn't it? So Riaz in for the final over. Zarzero tucks it round the corner. Easy single at square leg.
Gets the big hitting Shea Donald back on strike.
So again, put us in the cap of Secret Harbour skipper here. Have we got the right bowling and batting plan? Looks like they're coming across. So deep square now, extra one on the onside. So where do you think the bowler's going to be looking to bowl here, or the captain's telling him to bowl?
I think he's going to be full outside off stump, mate, I reckon. Let's see if he can execute.
I've got a funny story about a captain telling a bowler what to bowl, and that's hit straight up in the air. Chance to point. Donald is gone. He had to go, and that's what he did. He's pulled the trigger. So he's done the team thing. But John Wiley, former Peel Maestro bat, how'd you see that?
Oh, I think Shea's done exactly what he had to do, mate. Just unfortunately, he didn't execute the shot he would have liked. It wasn't a bad ball, actually. It was pretty much a hard length, so it was hard to get under. So, no, well done, Shea. He hit his first 6 of his career, mate, so we're happy with that. And we've got the big hitting Max Forkingham coming in now.
So he's going to dig in. He's Forkingham, by the sounds of it.
Freshly sponsored by Antler too, Shep and Johnny Gelweller.
Talking of sponsors, massive shout out to Carl Sanders and Retravision Rockingham. ESA Peel T20 action as Shea Donald gets a rousing reception and good numbers seen by MCC tonight. I reckon it's one of the best turnouts from a club. Snout, you must be proud.
Yeah, no, I think training was canned tonight, so the whole club can come down and have a look, mate. Even see a few of the ladies here, which is great to see.
How good. No excuses then. You've got to turn up, surely. One club, thanks to T.T. McLean there. He steps down the wicket. Oh, geez, it's going to come down with dew on it. Under the pill is the keeper, and he's put it down.
That was hard.
Wow.
Holy shit, that was hard.
And it's come down with a bit of frost on it, Snouter Wiley.
I don't think I've ever seen a ball hit higher than that, mate. Straight, it went straight up in the air. And the poor old keeper was always up against it.
It just looked like he put his hands out too late, though. Surely you get those mitts out early and try and catch it above your eyes. It seemed to be a bit of a late sort of. Oh, but look, it looks easy from here where I am. So Riaz in from the northern end, been an entertaining over. Bang, straight down the ground. Not going to be 6. Or is it? Oh, yes, it is. That was sweet, Snouter.
I was speaking to Stewie McLean before, and he was talking about how good a bat young Nick Cesaro's got. And I'll tell you what, it is everything. He's got every bit of that.
These batsmen, they cheat all the time with these illegal pieces of wood, I reckon, Snout. Riaz in, driving, down to long on. Fielder comes around. That's Fraser Hay out there, I think. The big wing comes in. And that's 50, is it? He needs 2 more. And can he pull it off? How many balls to go? There's 1 to go. Can he do a Steve Waugh-esque end? I know it's not 100, but can he bring up his 52 to get? And he hits it nicely. Down along on. Surely they got to go. And it goes for 4. Brilliant work. And 50 runs to Zarzero. Mandurah finish in dominant fashion, John.
Thanks, Lizzie. Yeah, Stewie's just told me 147 off the 20 overs, which I think is going to be pretty competitive, mate, as we've seen over the last year or two. Well batted to young Cesaro, though. He's not traditionally a big hitter, so he's finished off very, very well. So well done to Maxi Forkingham to get him on strike.
He almost got the boom shakalaka out of me, but pulled the trigger twice last week. Just a bit gun-shy this week, but that was a nice hit straight down the ground. Yeah. And I think that's what you call smoking it.
Yes. It's a wonderful shot there from Nick and Shea Donald. That was a big 6 the previous over as well.
On his money, Wiley.
Oh, she's delivering.
The better Wiley's here. Anyway, we're going to have a quick break, and hopefully I can find my phone. It's somewhere under this mess. And we'll be right back with the second innings. 1-4-8 to win. And what can Secret Harbour do? Fraser Hayes the key, but it's not out of question. It's going to be an entertaining second innings. Stay tuned. We'll be back very soon. Tim Lees and John Wiley on the mic tonight. Thanks for your viewership. It's Retravision Rockingham ESA PPL T20s.
Yeah.
Catch your blokes out. You're always a chance.
Exactly.
And even if I do and then you win, you can think about it next time.
Oh, you know me, I definitely will.
No, I got it wrong a couple of times.
And we've given you
I'll
stick,
tell you what.
and we've given you stick for it as well.
How's your legs feeling, boys?
That's what I want. Don't let me get away with Eric.
Mate, how's your legs feeling? In Westie with the boys running leg bicycles.
I don't know which leg to use. He's like, oh, no, I hit that.
You know he did it. I know that tip checking thing, Connor? That's Tim Miles. And Tim Miles is a lot quicker than Matty Mills. Yeah.
And welcome back here to Peerwood Parade for the second innings. And Mandurah assembling just inside the boundary line, the team. And the Secret Harbour openers not far behind them. So we're very close to a recommencement here. Tim Lees and John Wiley on the mic tonight. Press and hold the button. That's it. Well done, Snout. Just kicking goals left, right and centre. And now I'm just paranoid we're not getting any audio. We should be. And looks like we are all good to go. Yeah, it is quite a bit of a delay. That's good. So if needed, I can... I just thought I had that buffer of a delay, so if Snout says something silly, I can just move forward. No, I'm joking. Of course it's not going to be Snout. So 148 is what Secret Harbour need. And John, when you've got a total like this, it can be a little bit ominous for your opening bats, but if you were their captain tonight for Secret Harbour, what would you have said to their openers before they go out?
Well, Fraser Hay, he's their captain, isn't he? He's opening, so I think he's going to say, boys, we've got to be positive, give ourselves every chance, get some good runs in the power play, and don't lose too many wickets, and just be positive all night, as they showed last year. Remember when they really came from nowhere to win the flag? So I'm sure they'll be doing the same. Endeavouring to do the same tonight. Look to see how Jai Donald goes against Fraser Hay, because Jai's been, from all reports, bowling quite quickly. So it's not going to bother Fraser too much. So interesting to see how it pans out, Leesy.
So Donald, right arm gas from the southern end, just finishing up a couple of run throughs. Isn't that what you do in under nines? I'm not sure if you do it in seniors anymore, do you?
He's might have his girlfriend here, mate, so he's just showing off a little bit. You know what it's like.
Oh, that's a good call.
Shout out to Jay Collard tonight too, mate. He was meant to be playing, but he had a bit of a problem arise at work, so he couldn't make it. So shout out to Jay. I'm sure he's watching tonight.
Yes, former country colt Jay Collard in the WA Country program. Can kick a sausage roll as well. Jai Donald in quick, fast, Sandshoe crusher to start.
It's a pretty impressive start, isn't it?
Oh. Yes. So Donald, fresh off the Country 11 selection. I'm just getting fed beauties of gold here in the background. Keep them coming. And that one wasn't Stewie McLean. So Jai Donald here. He's pretty much pushing off the sight screen. Couple of metres outside the ring, charges in. Quick, outside off, he gets an under edge, and that's 4. That went like a tracer bullet.
That's the problem, isn't it, mate? When you bowl quickly, the ball goes quick to the boundary. So nice shot there from Fraser. Hey, picked the gap, and it just sped to the boundary.
Hang on, good shot. Do you reckon he meant to send it down there?
I think he meant to hit it sort of down, maybe not that fine, but
Oh,
it was sort of meant to be heading that way. He might have done it a little bit for pace, but
turn it up. Looked like a 15 love forehand smash. Under edge, but hey, I'm a bowler. I'm always going to think ill of batsmen. So here we go. Speaking of bowlers, I'm up and about here watching Jai Donald storm in from the southern end. Here we go. Oh, well bowled. Change up. Right on the money. And hey, he showed a bit of respect then, Snout.
yeah, we didn't see Fraser sort of show too much respect to anyone last year, did he? So he must be a little bit wary.
What about this batting sign language here? Just having a look down at the face of the bat, playing around with it a bit. Is that just a bit of mind play?
No, I think he's looking to see if he's got a crack in the bottom of his bat where the ball hit, I think.
Okay, I might have read too much into that one, but John Wiley, fluent in cricket sign language as Jai Donald in from the southern end. Hay goes, boom. And that's a big hit down through Cow Corner. It rolls down the hill onto Peelwood Parade. That was sweet, Snout.
Yeah, well, we saw that a bit last year, didn't we, when Fraser was hitting to that end, actually. Hit some massive bombs. So, yeah, I don't think the pace is going to worry him too much. Maybe a touch too full there from Jai, so maybe just pull his length back a bit.
That was the definition of the slot, wasn't it? You don't want to be bowling there as an opening bowler. You don't want to be bowling slot.
Not to Fraser, no.
How can he respond here? Donald comes in again. Oh, that's quick. Just back of a length, and that's well bowled. Fraser Hay, smart batting. And again, we've seen him hit through mid-wicket. Where is he? Where are his other areas, John? Because I know he can hit in plenty of spots.
Yeah, he's a bit of a 360 player, mate. I don't think he really has any weaknesses. You know, he's strong right around the wicket, so I think Jai just got a bowl top of off stump for him here.
So interesting field. We'll talk about that after this ballers. Donald comes in off the edge of the bat, and it's 4. Through third man. That was fast. Beat him through the air off the wicket. But it's 4 runs, Snout, and that brings the end of it. Entertaining over from Donald. It's double figures, though.
Yeah, I think I went for 14, mate. So, yeah, like we were saying before, that's the problem when you bowl fast. The ball just needs to take the edge and it just flies, doesn't it? So, well, Jai's actually captain tonight, so a bit of food for thought for him there, whether he continues on or he bowls on a bit slower.
So Josh Prosser, and he loves a fifer in this tournament. He holds the current record, 5 for 1, including a hat-trick. Incredible performance in last year's tournament. So the left-arm orthodox, wearing the Danny Southern haircut. It is a skullet of all skullets. But he's the young father and legend bloke. And it's still horrific to see him in those colours, but we wish him well tonight.
And just back to that spell last year, that 1 run, remember, Lees, it was the first ball he bowled and it was a wide.
Yeah, I just saw him at the halfway point and he's like, yeah, I'll try not to bowl that wide. So you never know. He could just... But let's talk about the way he bowls. He does bowl a bit 180 as a dart, and it could skid through, could bounce up. But I reckon the key with Pross is when he flights it a bit, he gets genuine drift. So here he comes. Left arm around the wicket. Oh, that looked good. Bit of drift, just held the pace back, and a great start from Prosser. Poked out to deep cover for the single, and Secret Harbour, importantly, none for 15. They haven't lost a wicket now.
No, and Fraser Hayes on strike. So interesting to see what field Jai puts out now.
That was smart batting by Wally. Just got the strike back to Fraser Hay, and he bangs it behind point for 4. And I almost said last over, Snout, that he loves the cut shot, and that was sweet timing, and just the gap just picked it perfectly.
Yeah, it was just a little bit wide from Pross, wasn't it? But Fraser Hay didn't need another invitation, mate. He just rocked back and just picked the gap beautifully there. Not much of a gap there, but he's got it through.
So Josh Prosser, one of the stars of the ESA PPL T20s. As the ball's pitched up again on off stump, and Just smashed into the ground and out to deep cover for the single. And now Wally on strike. Former Indigenous 11 for WA representative. So Wally on strike here to Prosser. He hits it on the full, and that's 4 runs through square leg. And I tell you what, Secret Harbour, the baggy purple, they're simmering.
Oh, I like it. The baggy purple, mate. Yes. No, they've started well, haven't they? Yeah. I think Prosser's just struggling for a bit of correct length here, so he's still trying to find his range, mate.
Fraser Hay, 14 off 6, strike rate of 233.33 recurring. Smashes it through mid wicket for 4. And that is all the way along the ground on the back foot. Mark Warlike.
Yeah, I don't think they've got the right field here, mate. I really don't. He's got a long off and a deep cover. I don't think he's got it right.
So it looks like Mr. Smith there. I think is he just taking over a little bit of the movement of the field, and why wouldn't you tap into his experience? I used to do that quite regularly when I captained. Oh, great shot here to mid-wicket and Mr. 360. He's got hands like tentacles, the octopus tonight.
Thanks, Stewie. Enough for 28 off 2. What a great start.
Oh, look at the carry-on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just held on to it. He didn't need to carry on like 20 seconds later. Now he just wants to let everyone know that it hurt.
Connor Smith, yeah, look at him. Mandurah's most eligible bachelor.
Oh, look at him now. A bit more of a carry-on. Add a bit of mayo.
Yes.
Oh, steady on. You can't. I reckon he'll be embarrassed looking at that later.
Yeah, his dad. I think his dad's watching all the way back from Birmingham tonight too. I can't imagine he'll be happy with the carry-on.
I reckon his stuff could be out on the front doorstep. So here we go. Looks like Donald's backing himself in here as Smith carries on more in the covers. Brilliant fielder. We love to stir him up. It's a better tournament with him in it. As Donald goes bang! He rock and rolls him. And he gets the last laugh on Fraser Hay. John Wiley.
That's exactly what Mandurah needed, mate, after a rollicking start from Secret Harbour.
Bit of an under edge?
Oh, I don't think so. I think he's sort of calling for him to bowl top of off, and I reckon that was pretty close. So,
to see that shadow bat as he's walking off, he was looking for pump 8 at BP then. And look, I think anything in the slot for him tonight, he was just going to go, wasn't he?
Yeah, and you know he looked like he's in pretty good form. So who could blame him? Hitting that massive 6, 2 overs ago.
Just seemed to get the right length, as in a bit fuller, didn't he, than Donald? And when I observed him last season in this competition, he bowled way too short and bled some runs. So it's good to see him actually working that out, because he got really challenged. 14 off your first over. It's ballsy, isn't it, to give yourself another one?
Yeah, no, well, absolutely. So it's well done to Jai, I've got to say. So, yeah, but I think Jai's identified he probably needs to bowl that yard fuller, from what you're saying from last year. So, well, when you do that, you bring a lot more dismissals into the game, don't you? LBWs and bowls and caught behind. So
it's a simple game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always said, John, bowls and LBs, attack the stumps. And that was always a big part of my mantra in any team that I led. As Donald charges in from the southern end. Oh, he's pinged him. And there's no rubbing happening out there. That is courageous from Secret Harbour. Geez, I'd be down for the count, calling for the ambulance.
Yeah, there's no carrying like Connor Smith there, is there, mate?
Oh, if that was Connor Smith, he'd be down, I reckon. He'd be all over the place. Oh, mate.
He'd be calling for the ambulance.
But that is tough. Look at him. He's hardly flinched. Just taking it.
I think it's young Archie Sutton who's now plies his trade at Rocky Mandurah.
I tell you what, that has got me up and about. Let's get around him. Oh, well bowled outside off. And brilliant follow-up. I reckon his right side of his body's still numb.
Yeah, and fair enough too. There was a fearful whack on his upper arm or chest there maybe. So,
and I just reckon Wally here, just sitting down the other end, probably just needed to go down and go, hey, come on, just stay with me. No need to get crazy or anything. So, Donald, where's this one going to go? Haven't seen him bowl a good short ball yet. This could be throat-headed as he comes in. Slow ball. He's got the full bag of tricks tonight. Well bowled, John Wiley.
I think he's might have a little word in the batsman's ear then too. Jai, he's really up and about tonight. So, yeah, that was well bowled, wasn't it? Just looked like he took a few Ks off it there. And, yeah, the batter certainly fooled by that.
So Sutton, he's been courageous tonight. He's already taken one on the body from Donald on that right pectoral area. And I tell you what, that's going to be black and purple during the week. Could get a bit of sympathy. As Donald comes in now, hits the crease hard. There's the short ball. And it's a good one at that, straight at the grill. And he misses it, dot ball. Your thoughts there, John Wiley?
Yeah, it was well bowled, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we were just saying that he hasn't bowled a short one yet. And certainly that was perfectly aimed too, wasn't it? Was about badge height. Young Archie Sutton there, just not quite quick enough to catch up with it there.
This number 4 here's got a Diamante-like haircut, surely. The number 4 at cover. Chipped in through the square leg area. Well done by Sutton, and he gets down the other end. And this is sensational cricket here. We've got a bowler up and about and a batter digging in and showing courage. It's all happening here in Peelwood Parade.
Yeah, I think that was just a one off that over. So that was
just a single.
Terrific comeback from Jai there.
Superb, wasn't it?
I think he wouldn't mind having a bit of a crack at Yagan Wally. Yeah, having a crack at Yagan as well, because he's a key. He's a wonderful cricketer, Yagan, so he's a bit of a key from now on. So,
what are your thoughts about Jai bowling out or keeping 2 up your sleeve for later? I'm sort of leaning towards the latter. What are your thoughts?
I'd probably go another one, because if he gets in it, might be able to pry at another 1 or 2. But I'd definitely save 1 for the end.
Okay, so John Wiley's going for 3 from Donald. As looks like we've got another under 9s run through.
Look, I think it's a Donald thing, mate. Look at him. That's Shay's coming on the ball.
Yeah, no, it's like they're in the backyard, mate. That's what they do in the backyard. Now, he's kind of sporting the haircut a bit like the Last Samurai. Tom Cruise. Little ponytail out the back. What do you reckon?
Oh, I'm not sure it's that, but
it's horrific.
Well, I certainly
really.
hope not.
I need to get out there with the scissors and just go snip, snip.
Yeah. There's no mirrors in Shay's house, but
I tell you what, I reckon he's almost got as long a runner as Jai. So Shay steams in from the northern end. Well bowled, he's nicked him off.
Oh.
But it would have gone straight to second, I reckon. But there's no one there. John Wiley.
What's he back? Is he like a fly slip there back on the ring there?
A backstop.
Well, it might have saved 3 runs, but mind you, if he's up near the keeper, he probably takes a catch. So
how good was that first delivery though? Just
yes,
looked like a proper medium pace swing.
Yeah, and I heard that Shay was resorting to bowling spin. So
yep, I have seen him bowl a few tweakers. But when you see him bowl fast, he should be bowling quick. He's chipped it straight to point, and Donald strikes second ball. What a start to his spell, and Wally has to go.
I think it was young Riley Hill there, took the catch, mate, just over his head. Yes, no, well done.
The son of a gun, Riley Hill. Shout out to Matty.
Yeah, so I'll definitely keep Jai on for 1 more over now, because he might be able to get another couple through him, mate. So I think, Stu, you're just saying that Shay's bowling seam up, because Jay Collard, who bowls pretty handy seam up, and Benny Brittain pulled out today. So we're a little bit light. I've got Big Shep behind me. He's going to bowl a bit later on as well. So
yeah, Big Shep looks like straight from ZZ Top. He's brought his guitar as well. How's it go? Legs is one of their main ones, isn't it? Got legs. Yeah, sharp dress man. Yeah, very good. So the new batter to the crease for Secret Harbour, and that is a big wicket because Wally's gone now, as well as Fraser Hay, and it did not go unnoticed. And Shep's been dubbed WG Grace. That's a big call. So it's like WG Grace and ZZ Top's sister have married, Anyway, we're just going to leave that one there, I reckon. Flogging a dead horse. So it's the change of the over. No, it's not. It's the third ball of the Shea Donald over, and he's nicked off first ball, and then second ball he's got the wicket.
And the new batter is Kim Sims.
Just need some suspenders for WG Grace over here. And Shea Donald steams in, pitched up, on off stump, and look at the run through right up next to the batter's grill.
The Donald boys are up and about, aren't they, mate? A wicket apiece tonight, going well.
That little rat's tail flowing in the wind.
I can see that. I can see Dad's down there. Dad's down there about, what's that, deep third man? Proud as punch. They're both about a foot taller than Reece, and
Yeah.
bowl a fair bit quicker too.
You've already been bagging him out tonight. As Shea Donald steams in from the northern end. He's nicked it again, as he know. Swing and a miss. And Sutton, there's a hole in his bat snout.
Yeah, we've all had them, haven't we? No, this is Kim Sims.
Oh, it's Sims on strike. Sorry, Sutton. Oh, look, he is rubbing it. He just rubbed his right arm there. We got it eventually, but look, it doesn't count.
It's probably black
when
and
it's
blue
between
now.
overs.
Yeah.
Oh, look, mate, that's going to leave a mark for sure. As Donald comes in outside. Oh, I think he's taken it. What a screamer. It's caught behind Shea Donald. 2 and an over.
That is as good a catch as you will ever see it from a wicketkeeper.
Just call him Spider-Man in the
Jeez.
webbing.
Josh Blake, who's actually playing at Rocky, but he's actually on Surrey's list. He is taking an absolute hanger, one hand. You have to go a long way to see a better catch than that.
That's like that big guy from Bermuda in the World Cup who was horizontal. It's up in that league, isn't it?
It was absolutely sensational. And Shea Donald, what an inspired move from his brother to bring him on. Well done, Shea.
The rat's tail is up and about tonight. Shea Donald, 2 wickets in the over, and has he got 1 ball left? I think he does.
Correct.
So, for once I get it right, there is 1 ball left in the over. Mark the time and the date down, John. Leesy got one right. And the purple baggies at the moment, they're on their knees. They need a partnership, Snout. What are you feeling and thinking if you're in this grill at the moment?
Well, they're 3 for 30, mate, in the 4th over, so I really think they just need to... They've still got a pretty good run rate, so that's no issue. So they just need to not lose another wicket for another over too.
Well, with Hay and Wally in the sheds already, I reckon the momentum swung significantly in Mandurah's favour here. Shea Donald in from the northern end. Bowled him! And he gets 3. The bag is half full. Shea Donald goes bang. And he's taking Secret Harbour's chances in this match with him.
What a brilliant piece of bowling. Is that 3 in the over for Shea?
3 in the over. Brilliant.
That is absolutely... And I tell you what, his old man down there was just about doing backflips. I was looking at him. Very happy he's down there.
It's been a while since we've seen a Hattie, and he's on one now. First ball of the next over. ESA PL T20s. And I reckon Carl's at home on his Retravision TV, up out of his chair with that one.
Yeah, that was an exceptional bit of cricket, wasn't it?
I reckon do you reckon he's got his fluffy slippers on tonight? I reckon he probably does.
Yeah, and I reckon maybe a can of Guinness as well, yeah.
Yeah, nice stout, maybe.
Yeah.
With the Retravision dressing gown on and the recliner, maybe. Probably watching reruns of Johnny's innings as well over the years. Always very entertaining, isn't he? The junior colonel. And it was great to see him in action again 2 weeks ago. And Hillman have been making some big improvements this season, I hear, around the place. Winning more games in the A grade.
Yeah.
Secret Harbour now in the A grade competition. So as an outsider looking in, I'm still following a little bit. It's great to see. Peel cricket seems to be humming at the moment now.
It's funny it's funny you say that because you speak to people and they say it's the strongest the competition's been for a long time. So well done to those teams that have come up. And, yeah, they continue to improve. So
here we go. Mayo himself is on.
Oh, here he is.
So Connor Smith, the left armour, over the wicket from the southern end, well pitched up, and he's there. Oh, watch the carry on with that hand now. Was it the same hand or the other one?
It's the same hand, yeah.
Oh, look, he hasn't flinched a bit, so he's. I reckon he's heard us. He's probably got the earpiece in and doesn't want us to be able to take any more of the mick out of him. But Connor Smith right on the money to start with. You miss, he hit there. Charges in second ball from the southern end here. Oh, big backlift there on the batsman, and he's missed everything. And Snout, take us through that big backlift from the new batter, because I feel like Sutton there, it was too high in the air to come down on the ball.
It's funny, I was speaking to a person about that the other day, Leesy, and it seems to be the new way that people have the backlift up really high. That you look at a lot of the English players now, their backlift is above their head. You know, the top of the bat's above their head.
Crazy. I mean, I get the open face thing as Connor zeroes in on the pads again on the leg stump, and he misses everything, and he cleans up his own bowling. Yeah, well, I mean, open face, first slip I was always taught, but that enables you to get full face of the bat. But if you're up too high, way above your head, for a quick bowler, it's just common sense it's going to take you longer to get to the ball.
I was always taught someone who's a bit sharp, just to bring your backlift down a bit, just to
exactly.
counteract that.
So it gives yourself just that little bit more time.
But these English players, no, they're all up high.
Well, what was it? 1 for 65 or something in the second innings, and incredible test match finishes. That one's missed everything. He might have got a bottom edge to it, I think. Does he in the end? Yes. And it's gone down to third man for the single. So pretty tidy over here from Smith. Put us in the batter's grill here. Falkingham on strike at the moment. No, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong scorecard there. The not-out batsman at the moment is Dylan. I'll get your answer to that in a minute. Oh, that's delicate through the covers. Adjusted his stroke nicely then, Dylan. They charge through, chance for a run out. Oh, ordinary throw. Just needed to be a bit more on the money there, and Shea Donald just a little bit frustrated at himself.
I think a good throw, and he was definitely in big trouble there, but yeah, Shea's a bit disappointed there, but nice shot from the batter.
It was in the end, wasn't it? Just sort of checked it slightly, and nice technique through the covers. So Dylan on strike here, Snout. They need to get a bit of a wriggle on too. They don't want to be chasing big overs late in this contest. Connor Smith comes in, and again, Dylan through the covers. They'll get 2 here, maybe 3. Throw comes in from Donald.
Good fielding.
And how's that for a right arm wing? That is a rocket.
I think they kept him to 2, didn't they?
Incredible, 2 runs.
Yeah. Probably should have done better there, the 2 batters. Not a bad over from Connor, though.
You reckon you, in your prime, mate, would have done the 3? In your prime, you would have run 3?
Oh, I think I would have been looking for 4, mate.
Turn it up. I tell you what. Oh, mate, love it.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got some cool imagery in my head right now watching the Snout charge down the wicket for that first one. He would have been like a bat out of hell.
If I'd hit it, definitely.
Bang, yeah, if it's off your bat, yeah, exactly right. You're not running 4 when it's off someone else's, that's for sure. Oh, here we go, hat-trick ball tonight. Can we get another hat-trick in this competition? By my count, we've had 3 so far in the history. Last player was Prosser, Joshua Prosser. He's playing in the Mandurah lineup tonight. He took 5 for 1 for Singleton and Indians last year. Donald for a hat-trick. And the groan of the anti-climax. He's hit it out to deep cover for the single. But still, 3 wickets in 7 balls. What an effort.
Yep, yeah, he'd be certainly very happy with that.
And we've got Sammy over here on the sidelines.
Speaking of hat-trick, Sammy took a hat-trick the other day in the Mandurah C grade.
Hat-trick.
Yep.
Hat-trick for Sam in the C grade. We'll have to get an interview later. Have I shrunk or is he growing? Yeah, I think I've shrunk. Donald. We won't talk about you, Snout. Donald comes in, and that's well bowled. And what a shot here by Dylan. He can play. That is one of the nicest shots of the night, all the way along the ground. And John Wiley, you must be loving seeing that.
Yes, it was beautiful. Foot across to the pitch of the ball, and he, more importantly, he's picked the gap. So, yeah, he looks pretty strong, doesn't he, through there? So,
That reminded me of Dire Straits. The Boy Can Play. What a song. I know, right? Just heard it the other day and made me think of the Brothers in Arms album. What an album it was. So Shea Donald charges in from the northern end. Can he get another wicket? Oh, he swatted it over. Point for 4. Brilliant batting, Dylan. Take a bow. Snout. A bit of tennis about it, but it was clever, wasn't it?
yeah, no, he's identified the gap there, mate. Not sure who the fielder is down there. Oh, well, there's someone down at deep third man. There's one at deep point, so he's identified the gap there and hit it beautifully.
Don't worry about this. 5 overs down. They're 44 runs. Runs are not an issue. It's going to be wickets in hand tonight. But Dylan is single-handedly just going, it's all right, boys. I got this. He eats pressure for breakfast now. Just sprinkles it on his cornflakes. Like you used to do. Although yours was all bran with a bit of banana maybe. What was your secret before a game of cricket, mate? Was there a go-to?
Oh, you'd get home before 3 in the morning, mate. Used to be the secret.
Donald charges in from the northern end. Runs his fingers over the ball. Variation. They've hit it to mid-off. Good sliding effort. Just the one run. So smart batting by Dylan. Just gets down the other end now.
Yeah, get off strike, mate. Need a couple of boundaries. Get off strike. Well played.
So Sutton here, he's been a bit cold down the other end. He hasn't really faced one in a while. He's got that purple bruise and the internal bleeding spreading from the hit from Donald. Put us in his grill. Where's he hitting this one?
Yeah, I think he's looking over cow corner, mate. Something like that. There's no fielder out there.
He did have a look here behind the square leg as well, didn't he? So Donald comes in. Oh, he snicked it through gully area. Cries of catch. Goes down to third man for the single. But Donald, his dream spell continues.
6th over.
So 6 overs about to be bowled and it's 46 the score. 4 down and Secret Harbour chasing 1-4-8 to win. Couple of ducks in the Secret Harbour lineup. Thanks to Shea Donald. Getting on a hat-trick. Oh, he's hit it straight up in the air. Donald comes around. Jai version and it bounces. It's not a catch. So a 9-9 there. Pitching wedge, in fact. And that's the end of the over. So it looks like it's going to be 48 down on the scoreboard for 4 wickets. And John Wiley, with roughly a third of the game down, they're looking good here at Secret Harbour if they can keep wickets in hand.
Yeah, it's certainly up with the rate. Probably ahead of the rate now, but yeah, just the wickets is the problem, isn't it? If Mandurah can ply another 1 or 2 out here, you'd think they're well on the way to victory.
So the bowling figures at the moment: Shea Donald 3 for 14, incredible.
48.
Josh Prosser none for 14, copped a bit of stick in his first. The fairy tale was crushingly ended, wasn't it? Connor Smith none for 5 off his 1. So here he goes with his second of the night. From the southern end, boom shakalaka. What a shot. There's a bit of smoke coming off the face of the bat. That was well hit.
Yeah, he's middled that one. That's a terrific shot, isn't it? With no one back.
Just
Maybe.
looking, he's just looking down at the base of that bat there.
One more and then
Do you reckon that's the area you've got to hit those snout, looking at the field?
Well, that lengthy bowl, that's the ideal shot, isn't it? It's probably not the length I'd be bowling with a you're long on and with a mid off, mid on up.
So pitched up on off stump, well bowled by Smith, and he's got that deep cover, third man, a deep square leg in position. So with the power play down now, 4 out for Smith, and he's kept the mid on and mid off up, so you can't bowl too full, can you? Storms in again from the southern end, short ball, and he gets a bit on it. And I think that's Has that come off the helmet, has it? It's gone down to third man for a single, and off the bat it looks like, John.
It's a very tinny bat, though. It sounded very helmety, didn't it?
Yeah, right. I wasn't too sure, actually. I was just going with Teethy McLean.
Definitely hit home.
It sounded like it,
He knows it all, Teethy. Knows batters, knows bowlers, knows how to get lazy. Knows how to hit lazy in the head with the ball. Anyway, I should have just got out of the way. Writing checks. My body couldn't cash that day. As Smith comes in from around the wicket, as he come around. And he has come around and swing and a miss, dot ball. And he's just a natural competitor, isn't he, Snout? Loves the contest.
Connor Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he thrives on it, mate.
Look at him. He's got white line fever. And I tell you what, he'd be someone that you'd love to have in your team. Smith charges in again from around the wicket. And that's pumped through gully for 4. Just a bit too much width. Snout can't afford to do that.
I think if he's going to bowl that sort of areas, he's got to come around the wicket and really cramp him up.
Yeah, I understand the mentality. Left arm around, get it in around the pads. Bowled LBW, just dragged it a bit short. Has he got his field right here? Would you keep the mid on and mid off up?
Oh, look, I probably wouldn't, to be honest. I would have. At least you can bowl at the stumps if you put him back.
So, and it's nicked through the third man area down for a single. So, yeah, you could bring the deep cover up, couldn't you? And then push that mid off back. Is that what you're sort of thinking?
Yeah, if you push your long on and a long off back, at least you can bowl at the stumps, bowl bull at the stumps.
Which I think suits Connor's bowling. Like, he's not bowling too much of a back of a length. I feel like he can attack the stumps that way.
At least if you attack the stumps and they miss, you give yourself every chance to get a wicket. So, well, Secret Harbour, well done to them. They've sort of come right back into it, haven't they?
And this knock by Sutton is that gutsy. I reckon he just eats T-bones for breakfast. It's been a real dogged knock, hasn't it? And he copped, if you've just tuned in, he's copped a short ball from Jai Donald earlier tonight. And it just thudded straight into his right pectoral, and he just didn't even flinch, did he, Snout?
Didn't rub it, mate. No, it was
incredible.
Good stuff.
So we've seen a bit of gutsiness. We've seen some flashy fast bowling. We've seen some really nice technical shots tonight. So it's had a lot going for it, this contest, and looks like we've got a change in bowler.
Yeah, Max Rawson, mate. Left arm orthodox.
I love left arm offies. And on the full, Dylan just getting down to it. And talk us through that, because as a batter, you want to try and get the ball on the full. What are the benefits?
Well, you don't give the ball a chance to spin, do you?
100%. Drags it down short and just swat it out to deep cover for the single. Dylan gets down the other end again. So Sutton, I feel like tick, tick, tick. He wants to go here. Yep. He's had another look around the corner here, Snout, at you. And deep backward square. What's he going to do? Drag down 180. A bit of a dart there.
Tell you what, it was a pretty good take from Josh Blake, the keeper, too, there, mate. Nice and good hands there.
Blake, I tell you what, he looked good in orange and black. Pitched up and he's bowled him! The sweep shot from Sutton. Across the line. And the stumps light up, Snout. Another wicket falls. A crucial one for Mandurah.
Yeah, that's a big wicket. Rawson's been in great touch, actually. Not as far as scoring runs, but taking wickets. He's been on fire at Mandurah. I think first game of the year they played Halls out here. He took 4 for not many. So he does enjoy bowling at this ground. He does mix his pace up really well. Not sure he spins it a lot, but you don't have to. So that's a pretty crucial wicket because they were looking a bit dangerous, those boys. So game on again.
And from a Mandurah point of view, that partnership needed to be broken. It was such a key for Secret Harbour, wasn't it? Now, with Cayman in, he's probably the last recognised batsman in the side. So another wicket here, and all of a sudden you're into the bowlers.
Yeah, that is a very, very important wicket. Yeah, because Sutton's just made his debut for Rocky Mandurah, so he's in the ones. think he got a 40 odd the other day, so he can play. So it's very, very good wicket for Max Rawson there.
Yeah, he looks like a proper player, Sutton. That's one of the gutsiest knocks I've seen in this competition.
Yeah, he looked like he was hurt early, didn't he? But he didn't flinch.
And he's done his purple proud, that's for sure. So Secret Harbour now, the gauntlet's been thrown down to them. How will they respond? Cayman, delicate little paddle through that gully area. They come back for 2. No. I tell you what. And this could hurt them here. Cayman doesn't look like he's that sharp between the wickets. So it looks like he might be just going big here. And just calling it how it is. He was not interested at all in that second, was he? I reckon you could have run 3 with that one, Snout.
Don't bring me into it, Leesy. That's all you.
Stop it.
No, you're right. There was definitely at least 2 in that last one. And he wasn't interested. Yeah, maybe he's he doesn't want to run him. He just wants to whack him, mate. So that's fair enough.
In Cayman's defence, I was thinking maybe he just wants to put Dylan on strike, but I don't think he realises there's only a couple of balls to go. So he's going to be on strike next over here. And just a couple more looseners there, so we could be getting an indication that maybe he could hit it to pump 8 tonight.
It looks like Mandurah's going dual spin, mate. The spin twins.
Well, Pross does need a few rocks on the pitch, but it looks like Prosser is coming back on, and I like this move because he has been a devastating spinner in this competition, and you're not going to go for too many 14-run overs, are you?
No, not a spinner of his quality, you're not. So, and he was up against a couple of good players at the top of the order there, so that can happen, but I expect him to fight back this over.
And looks like that haircut, he's had a bit of a fresh shave, and it's looking devastatingly horrific tonight, isn't it? And that's a good thing. You want your skullet looking as bad as possible. It's like a reverse scale. It reminds me of Danny Southern in his prime.
There is a bit of Danny Southern, yeah.
100%. I used to always say that to him at training.
Pross ever play footy?
Yeah, I think so, but just a bit too physical for him, I reckon. But one of the best blokes you'd ever play with, John Wiley. A very enjoyable fella to have in your club.
Yeah, he's fitted in very well at Mandurah, mate.
I
for sure.
bet he has. So Josh Prosser, left arm around the wicket. And just takes the pace off that one, and respect shown by Cayman here, but I can't see him hanging around too long tonight. He's going to go. He's here for a good time, I reckon, John.
Yeah.
As we see Shay Donald there just pointing towards the long off area. Bit of chat going on between those two potentially as Cayman delicate. That's nice. Just gets Dylan on strike. Smart batting. Well played.
Yeah, no, he's read the game beautifully there. Get the set batter on strike. Dylan is looking dangerous.
So Prosser in again from the southern end around the wicket. And Dylan gets good contact through mid-wicket down towards the boundary. Just the 1 run. Just needed to be a little bit better there, Snout, and get the 2. Just maybe take a little bit of pace off it or get it a bit squarer, because now he's got the new batter back on strike. So Pross licks his chops here. Oh, it's stepped low. That looks salmon trout from here.
Look close from deep cover.
They always do from here, don't they?
Yeah.
That ball's rolled, mate.
Certainly wasn't going over, you're
It
right.
was the old-fashioned mully grubber. He's bowled him! And he's butted him up with the LBW appeal and then gone straight through. Prosser strikes with the mole, we'll call it. He's gone underground to get it.
Yeah, certainly didn't bounce, did it, mate? Got a feel for the batter a bit there. Just certainly didn't get up to the height that he was expecting there, so...
And bitterly disappointed. But he certainly had a bit of a crack there at that one and just picked the wrong ball to have a go at.
Oh, look, I like his intent. Absolutely. He's got a...
Yeah, you've got to have a crack in
the run
this.
rate's probably up to, 10 and over now? Something like that?
So 9 overs almost down. It's 8.5 in the book. So 1 to go in this over. And Secret Harbour 6 for 62 now. As a very dejected Cayman comes off the ground. Can hold his head up high. Very tidy in the field tonight was Cayman. Couple of delicate shots to support Dylan. And then he gets a couple of mully grubbers. So a bit of variable bounce on the pitch tonight, Snout.
Talking,
But I think it's played one of the better games, hasn't it?
yeah, talking to Connor Smith at the changeover, and Connor was yelling out then.
A bit of carry on, you reckon?
Bit of carry on from Connor.
So Prosser comes in to finish off the 9th over. Oh, and he's nicked it through first slip. Not sure if it'll go for 4. Brilliant fielding down there. Bit of parcel happening on the boundary line. And they get a couple for it. And it's buys. So bowlers love seeing the buy hand go up, don't they?
Yes. Good over from Pross back there, mate. He's fought back pretty well.
Definitely great over. Isn't it $2 a buy as a keeper? Yeah. I thought it was the going rate. Surely we've had inflation. Should be 3 now.
Drop catch is 5.
Drop catch is $5. Yeah, good. Mate, Port Hedland, when I was playing for them one year, $167 I got on day one. Yeah, it was, and that was a light day too.
Well, you got fined.
167 on day one, yeah. So I said, strap yourself in. This is going to be a big week. Yeah, it churned through at least $1,000. It was big.
Just in fines.
In fines, yeah.
That's a big week.
I tell you what, there was about 16 grand in the kitty by the end of the week. And it's gone through off the inside edge, down through to short, fine. And Dylan just switched off a little bit there, but I think he's made it home pretty comfortably. But good pressure here from Mandurah.
Yeah, good pressure from Maxi Forkingham there. Keeping the fielder honest.
So Mandurah with 1 foot on the throat in this contest, 6 for 60 for it is at the moment. 65 in fact. We're inside the 10th over, almost halfway through the contest. And I dare say another wicket here, and it's going to make it very, very interesting. We're into the bowlers in Hutchins. So he's on strike. Dylan, non-strikers end. And he's hit it out towards point. No run. So dot ball. So Rawson, like the look of him, 1.4 overs now, 1 for 3. And he's been very effective. Oh, he's bowled a beam ball and he's hit it for 6, has he? Oh, he has too. He's danced a beam ball and hit it for 6. Have I called that right?
Yes, you have. Yeah, the umpire's definitely called that as a no ball, so that's definitely a free hit.
Oh, you don't see that very often in a game of cricket. The left arm offie of Rawson, he's bowled a thunderbolt, grill height. It's a Matty Hayden-like step down the wicket and then hoik for 6 through backward square.
The batter has done well to actually get under that, hit it for 6. Great
it's like
shot.
I was at Empire Ballpark, like baseball. And the sweep shot's on, but it's off the pads through for a single. So a bit of a dribbler. And just the run rate just starting to edge up a little bit. We'll get Stewie McLean on the run rate required at the end of this over. I know he'll be onto it. He'll be all over it like a cheap suit as Dylan tries to go bang with the bazooka. In the end, it was a cap gun. Dot ball. All noise, no action. Just tucked around the corner to square leg. That's smart batting by Dylan. Just gets down the other end and just can reset here, but he's going to need a couple of overs where he gets into the double figures, hey?
Yeah, no, they need a couple of boundaries and over, don't they? Particularly early in the over. Give him a bit of impetus.
So Rawson, he moves around the crease. Like the look of that. Just tried to change things up. Hutchins stepped outside off. But I'll tell you what, you can have some egg on your face if you get wrapped right in front and LBW. But you've got to try some different stuff, Snout. Did you do much of that? Did you watch a bit of river dance and then move around the wicket like an Irish dancer?
No. That's a modern thing, mate. That's not something I used to do. No.
Can you remember when Matty Hayden first did it in a game? Everyone was just like, "Wow!" Where he just premeditated came down and just spanked players over their head.
And now everybody does it.
Now, yeah, it's just common. Like, I think him and Gilly,
How's your hand?
and there's so many players followed their lead, didn't they? I think if someone like Verenda Saywag as well, it started a whole
How's your hand?
legion of players that went hard as Prosser in again. Well bowled. He's gone over the wicket now.
Oh, yeah.
Just a dot ball. As Connor Smith's surprised he's not shaking his hand, carrying on still. And Schnick's off the bat, and it goes down towards 4. And Connor Smith needs to work on his chat. And Josh Prosser, he's making some inquiries, John. Left arm over the wicket, pitches it up, and it's hit towards mid-on, and bit of a Sydney Harbour there from Tormey. I reckon those hamstrings didn't allow that, did they?
You know, Torms' old hammies couldn't quite get him down there.
Shout out to Chris Tormey. Great fella. So we've got the long on and long off back. Prosser in around the wicket. Dillon swats it through gully. And they've missed it. The fielder, that's going to be 4, is it? No, good fielding. And the left arm wing is elite. Ooh, how's that arm? Brilliant. And is that Rawson, is it? Brilliant fielding from him. I didn't think anyone would have a stronger arm than Jai Donald, but that's right up there. So Prosser in around the wicket to Dillon. Dillon hits it down to short fine. They scamper through for the single. Chance for a run out of the bowler's end. And Dillon just keeping the door ajar for Secret Harbour, isn't he?
These two are doing a great job, actually, mate. Yeah, they're right up with the rate now.
6 for 81. Last ball of the 11th over. It's ESA PPL T20s. And it's Josh Prosser, left arm over the wicket, pitched up. It's off the inside edge, through to short fine, a French cut. Wee wee.
Oh.
Hang on, was that a bit of French snouter?
Yeah, a bit of. Yeah, wee wee.
No, it wasn't the wee wee bit. It was the.
Oh,
stop it.
Pepe Le Pew.
Usually, only get that out of you after a few of Thorny Devils. A few of
I see
the finest.
Yes, getting amongst it there.
Sampling a bit of sponsors' product.
Yes. Very nice.
So it looks like Rawson's going to continue here from the northern end. And such a delicate part of this game now. 6 for 81. So 148 to win. So 67 to win here, Snout. And it's not within them. And he smacked it high. They come around for the catch at square leg. It bounces in between 3 of them. They scamper back for another one, and Dillon makes it. And superb running by Secret Harbour. And if they pull off this miracle, come from behind win, it'll be definitely one of their greatest in the tournament. Their backs to the wall, but that's the way they love it sometimes. They come out flying, don't they?
They're certainly giving themselves every chance, mate, for sure here.
So shout out to all the Secret Harbour viewers. I'm sure there's plenty of them getting around the purple tonight. As Rawson comes in, full ball, hits the pads, dot ball. So Dillon misses out there. Put us in Dillon's grill here, Snout.
Well, I think he's looking straight over the bowler's head there, mate. A very straight.
Yep,
there.
there is a bit of a gap. He's hit it straight up in the air. The keeper comes around. Blake, he's missed it. And again, those bleachers, they make it tricky. We've seen 2 of them tonight, haven't we, Snout?
Yes, it's not an easy catch, but I'm not sure there was anyone calling there, mate. Yeah.
So Blake's taken a screamer of all time, and then that one there, he probably won't want to see the highlight reel on that, because a player of his quality, the Surrey boy, really should have taken that one, and that could have made it very interesting. It was the prized wicket of Dillon, and just hit well by Hutchins down to the long on area or deep mid wicket for the single. So when you're Dylan in this situation, you think to yourself, you know what, I've got nothing to lose now. Or conversely, I've got to dig in and make the most of this opportunity.
Well, he hasn't got much time, I reckon, mate. He's got to just think, well, just got to keep having a crack, I reckon.
Oh, come on, there's only 12 overs gone. There's still plenty in the contest, just over halfway. I reckon if he gets out, it's going to be very hard for Secret Harbour. Is that weighing on his mind, do you think?
No, I don't think so, mate. I think he just wants to keep going the way he's going and get as many as he can.
Bit of Top Gun about that one, Maverick. Don't think, just do. Had to get the Maverick reference in there, mate.
A bit of John Kennedy too, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not an old man like you. John Kennedy, who's that?
You know,
No.
used to coach North Melbourne and Hawthorn.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
AFL
Before my time.
coach, yeah.
Before my time, mate. Yeah, you're showing your age a bit now. But I do respect my elders greatly, like I respect you. But, yeah, no idea who John Kennedy is. Hang on. Kennedy. Yeah, no, it's still not ringing a bell. And I've got Teethy over the back here just going, you're no longer someone I respect. Yeah, I kind of do now. He was a full forward, wasn't he? I'm an Eagles supporter, mate. We don't care about any other team other than the Eagles. It's part of our
John
DNA.
Kennedy was a Hawthorn coach.
Mate, you used to be an Eagles supporter, and then you jumped ship to that purple lot.
Never.
Yeah, right.
Never sunk that low.
Yeah, right. Were you Kangaroos or somewhere?
Yeah, Kangas, mate. Yeah, me the mighty Kangas.
All right, back to the... Yeah, I pick you as a Kanga supporter.
Till Fremantle come in.
You eat cucumber sandwiches with your little finger in Arden Street, do you?
Wish I was still Kangaroos fan. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, really?
It's Freo.
You might as well continue and just disown your football team.
They couldn't win a chook raffle, mate. So.
Oh. Tell you what. So it's Jai Donald. He's brought himself on to clean up this result. Short ball smashed down the ground by Hutchins. Well played. It's 30 love. And the single to long on. And Jai Donald, we'd have to say, is the alpha of this contest. He's brought himself back on to get the rock and roll result. What do you think, Snout?
Yeah, he's got a bowl full and straight. I think if he hasn't got the right field, if he's going to bowl short. So he's got no one back at deep point.
Haven't actually seen...
We've got Shea here, but I think he's got to be a little bit finer than that.
I think the short ball's on. I don't think we've really seen Dylan get tested with it so far. Short ball, slower ball. Dylan goes bang. I reckon he doesn't mind the short ball, John. What a shot.
Yeah, well, we keep saying Jai's got a bowl full at the stumps.
And that is incredible, Dylan. We could be witnessing something pretty special here. And if you're a Mandurah supporter, I reckon you've booted some of your furniture already. As John nods his head, Teethy's arms are up in the air. And I tell you what, if you're in the baggy purple tonight, you're getting excited. In comes Donald. They drop it into cover and get the short single. And when it's your night, Dylan. Showing great poise as a batsman. He's down the other end, Snout.
Yeah, smart batting, isn't it? Look, he's had his chance, so he's just got to carry on with it now for Secret Harbour.
I reckon Carl's got the super slow-mo on his Retravision TV. Just checking out replays at the moment. In his Retravision dressing gown with the fluffy slippers on. Big shout out to you, Carl. The ESA PPL T20 not disappointing. Jai Donald pitched up on off stump. Nicked through by Hutchins down to third man. And that ball was moving. Just the one run. So where do you feel the momentum is at the moment in the contest, John?
Oh, still think Mandurah's in front, but Secret Harbour certainly... they're coming back at them, aren't they? I think Mandurah needs a wicket now.
Could change their names to the Cockroaches. They just refuse to die. So here's Dylan. What an innings. He's playing tonight. Donald and Dylan smacks him through the covers. Mr. 360 missed that one, but it was smoking through that area. Good effort by him. Donald gets the ball in, the Shea version. But Dylan doesn't seem to be fazed by this pace.
No, he's handling the pressure well, isn't he? Certainly didn't look as good against the spin, did he? Maybe he just needs to take the pace off it.
It's a good call. And with this pace, I feel like you need the fine leg back as well. And that third man needs to be quite fine. As Donald comes in, he goes for the Yorker. It's a half volley, smacked by Dylan down to long off, just for the one. And that's the over bowled. So Jai Donald, he's down as the fill-in in the scorecard. Jai Donald. So after his 3 overs, 1 for 27. So 148 to win for Secret Harbour. And it's Rawson to continue. Oh, well bowled, and he bangs it down the ground. Dylan, what a shot. He's hit it straight over the side screen. That was sweet, John Wiley.
That is a big one, mate. That's a beautiful shot, isn't it? Yeah, nothing across the line there, mate. Just beautiful swing at the bat. Carried easily over that boundary line.
This is some sort of innings here by Dylan. Pitched up, and he's hit that on the inside edge, and it beats the wicket keeper. Cries by Rawson. And a bit more Pepe Le Pew action there, down through short fine, John.
Yes, the little French cut, mate. No, it's well played by Dylan.
Just beat him in flight, but he did enough to be able to get the bat to smother it, didn't he? So this is really interesting now, Hutchins. He's played a really good support role, hasn't he, Snout? So
yeah, he's played well. Yeah.
13 off 12. So I suppose you can't really go much better than that as a support player. Runner ball's perfect. So here he goes, Hutchins, on off stump, and he's paddled it towards gully. A bit of a fumble, but no run.
He needs 4. He needs 4.
So Rawson and Hutchins. Get a chicken roll while you're there. He's hit it to Red Rooster. Great shot over Moo Cow. That was sweet, John Wiley.
Yeah, he's well. I thought it was actually going down the field straight, but he just got too much of it, hasn't he? It's a beautiful shot. Just I think maybe the bit of the breeze has just carried it. So no, well played, great shot.
Could have got a piece of fried chicken on the way, picking that one up. That was a great shot. So from the northern end, Rawson bowls the beanball, and he swats it for another 6. Or is it a 4? It's 4. And I reckon he's probably bowled 2 beam balls, but because the batters dance down the wicket, they're not beamers. I don't reckon I've ever seen that twice in a game, a spinner bowling, head high, no balls, but they're going to get a free hit after the boundary here. And John Wiley, there's steam coming out of your ears.
Yeah, it's not great bowling, is it, mate? You just got to slow it up a little bit, but
batters get fired up, don't they, when they see bowlers not doing so well. And he smacked that high. Hutchins down to deep square, and then put it down. Great effort. That was hard to take. Is that Sarzero out there?
Yep.
And he's put it down, and that would have been a huge wicket.
Yep.
Oh, it's off the free hit, so it didn't matter anyway. Yeah, all right. Well, Teethy McLean, pick up the other mic. I'm getting fed by multiple people in the tent here. Outrageous. And Daniel Jones sitting at home, eating his couch. On the front foot, driving back his Hutchins. And he's tucking in tonight. He's getting the value meal and a side of chicken. 31 runs to win. And Secret Harbour, I think they're going to do it again, John Wiley.
Yeah, I'm not so sure, mate. It's a long way to go. Still got to get 30. Anything can happen, mate.
I better not poke the bear too much tonight. But yes,
Maybe just one more wicket, mate, will change everything.
the blue and white supporters are getting jittery here.
14 gone.
14 balls, 30 runs required. Hang on, what?
15 over.
Oh, sorry, yeah, of course.
30 off the 31.
30 off 30. 36 off 30. Me do good math.
31 off 36.
You know what? If you can't do math, teach math. Correct. If you can't teach math, teach PE. I also teach PE. So Smith, in from the southern end. Oh, the scene is set for Mr. 360, isn't it? Full fat mayo, I'll call him. None of this 90% fat-free stuff. He's going to drizzle it all over everything if he gets a wicket here.
He'll be very excited, the big fella.
But in all seriousness, this occasion is set for someone like Connor Smith. And these are the couple of alphas in the contest. Dylan versus Smith. Inside edge. Pepe's out again, John. He's got away with a few through that area.
Yes, yes. A little bit of luck always helps.
Coaching happening here in the scorer's tent. Stuart McLean, nothing gets past his hawk-like eyes. Yeah, he's like a hawk tonight. He's seeing everything. So Smith, charging in, left arm over the wicket. What can he do for Mandurah? Oh, swing and a miss.
Dylan's going deep in his crease, but he wants to be a bit half a length.
So big swing, no ding, John.
Just looking at where the batter's trying to hit that, mate. I reckon he's looking cow corner. So, yeah, I'm not sure about this field.
And we've got Shea Donald down here lurking at deep mid wicket. So the third man's in as well. Charging in Smith. He's hit it straight up in the air. Long on comes around. They get under it and they put it down, unfortunately, for Mandurah. And Hutchins survives. And somebody might need to get the defib in the tent over here.
No, it's a tough catch, mate. And keeper is normally a keeper, so there was always you need a set of gloves on, but that was always going to be a tough catch, mate.
Smith charges in over the wicket. It's a full ball, and that's a good ball in T20s, low fullies. What I love about Connor Smith then is no emotion, no negative emotion to his fielder. He even said, head up, mate, let's get on with it. That's what I love about Connor Smith, the way he plays. Because there's no point getting upset there, is there? There's no benefit.
No, well, what's happened's happened. You can't change it.
Yeah, fresh ball. So Smith comes in again. Left arm over the wicket. He's wrapped him on the pads. Big shout. I think there's a bit of bat, is there? Yep, and the umpires just, no. LBW, so Smith. It's not unlike him to feel like he's got it every time, but he looked pretty keen then.
Yeah, well, it certainly wasn't going over the top, but it's a little bit hard to tell from here, though, isn't it? So
Generally, it's 90% down leg, isn't it? I'm sure there's plenty of times when you felt like saying to the umpire, get your finger out, as Connor Smith. Left arm around the wicket. Dylan, brilliant shot. One hand off the bat, but he strokes it through gully for 4. And that's 50 of the best you'll ever see in this competition. Dylan, outstanding work. And the purple, they're on fire here. What can Mandurah do to arrest the momentum, John?
Oh, I think they just need to take a wicket, mate, and that'll change everything. So get one of these batters out, get someone fresh in, mate. Both batters have been given chances, so they just got to take the next one that comes along.
Oh, geez, a bit of resentment in that voice. Bit of a dig there. He's getting a bit stroppy. Is John Wiley in the tent? 27 off 21. Hutchins, what an innings from him. 51 off 31. Dylan. Strike rate of 164. Now, I'm not sure when we had that last wicket fall that we were really expecting this. And Hutchins has just come in and gone, this is pretty easy. But like you said, there's been a couple of chances. So Shea Donald He's done nothing wrong tonight so far with the ball. Comes in and runs the fingers over that one, and it's a wide ball. And just the wheels falling off a little bit here for Mandurah. Can they arrest it?
Just needs a wicket, mate. That's everything.
Only takes one ball. I used to say that a lot in the field. So Donald in from the northern end. Runs his wrist over it. Chance for a run out at the keeper's end. Ditches it in. Oh, just misses. And that was close. And smart batting there by Dylan and by Hutchins. They get through, and Dylan now can pin the ears back snout.
Yeah, he's played a great innings, hasn't he, so far? Just keep doing what he's doing, mate.
So change of field for the right-hander. Sometimes can really do your head in, can't it? The left-hand, right-hand combination snout. As Shea Donald comes in again. Third variation ball in 3 balls. Plays it through to mid-wicket, just the 1 run. But that's all they need to do, Snout. A few expletives getting thrown around in the tent. Matty Hill chuckling to himself over on the sidelines here.
Well, that's it. Pace off.
Pace off the ball there. Well bowled by Shea Donald. We talked about the son of a gun, Riley Hill. Well, the bazooka himself's over there on the boundary line, Matthew Hill. Used to bowl some ridiculous hooping in-duckers back in the day. He's a bit of a man mountain too when you look at him. Bang! That is huge! Hutchins grabs the contest by the throat. He smoked that through long on, Snout.
Oh, that's a big hit, mate. That just leaves them 14 to win now. That changes things a bit.
And oh, thank goodness all night I've said, do not ride off Secret Harbour. You just never can do it. And I reckon there's a few households in Secret Harbour rocking at the moment. Shea Donald charges in from the northern end, well bowled, outside off, Hutchins. All of a sudden looks like a genuine all-rounder.
Ah, geez, he's played well, hasn't he?
Magnificent 6. That's got the heart pumping. 34 off 25. And 30 runs is the mark, isn't it? That's like the T20 half century. And he's rocketed past that with a big 6. And Donald, again, another variation. Hit out to the cover sweeper just for the single. So apart from the 6, that was a pretty good over.
Yeah, it was good over, yeah. It was only pretty good 6, though. Just did make a difference. Yeah, he's hit it beautifully, nice and clean.
I think that's shot of the night, isn't it? I think the off drive by Dylan earlier as well was pretty impressive. I reckon there was some belters from Mandurah as well, but too busy trying to get the audio to work.
Yes. We got there in the end, mate. That's the main thing.
So Mr. 360 here at the back of his mark. Now, they're going to need something special here now, Mandurah, aren't they? They just need an individual performance. Take a catch. Take a half chance. If you're skipper, Smith's the kind of player you want with the ball in hand, and he bowls it pitched up, driven down the ground, And Hutchins just looks like he's got plenty of time, Stout.
He looks like a pretty decent player, doesn't he? Bowl well and batted really well.
I can see now why came and had a bit of a crack. He knew he had some batting behind him as Smith pitched up on off stump, and Dylan on the front foot drives down to long on for the single. And all of a sudden, if you're Dylan, you're not really worried about how many balls in the over, are you? Because you'd be feeling like Hutchins is set, and all of a sudden you'd be thinking, well, I might just give him the strike.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got no issue with your partner batting. Yeah, he's batted really well.
So Smith, left arm over the wicket. Oh, the chance for a caught and bowled. Would have been a Mitchell Stark if he took it. Left armour in play as well, and it was a similar shot, wasn't it, compared to the Zach Crawley one in the Test match. It's a bit elevated straight through chin height, but what do you reckon, Snout? Should have got a hand on that one?
Oh, it's a bit hard to say, mate, from here, but Connor would be disappointed.
It was an acrobatic effort, wasn't it? Got 9s from the Serbian and Croatian judges. As Smith, short ball, slower one, looked like the knuckle ball, well bowled. So no run. So put us in the cap here of the skipper, Donald, with the scoreline that it is, Snout. What are you thinking?
Well, you just think you just need a wicket, don't you? Anyway, mate. Any way you can get one, you just maybe bowl a bounce or do something. Just change things up.
So 20 balls, and they need 10 runs. So they need a few more of them. That would be nice. Oh, no, it's a wide ball. Called that one too early. And now 9 runs needed. This is right up there as one of the best wins if they get over the line.
Yeah, from where they... Well, I think this pair's put on nearly 80-odd, mate.
Incredible.
For the 7th wicket. Man, they both had chances. Yeah, they both had chances. Should have been out, but no, well done to them.
Catches win matches, eh? Smith pitches up, and that's hit beautifully through the covers. That's his area, really, isn't it, Dylan? So, Leesy heading home tonight to do some reports. They may or may not have been due yesterday as Smith comes in, charges in over the wicket, smokes it through covers, and Smith gets a paw to it. He's certainly trying to do everything he can, and I'm not sure if that's the same hand. But he's not happy, is he, Smith?
No, he's a competitive beast, mate. Oh, he'll keep fighting though, mate.
100% he will. So 18 balls to go and 9 runs needed, is it? 7 needed. Again, me do good math. I also like to listen to Big Shaq. And there's some Mandurah supporters pacing around the boundary line at the moment. And what a thrilling finish we are set for. Jai Donald, this is... Oh, I like this, John Wiley. Jai's bringing himself on. Different end. As we see the tent pest is back. Buzzing around. And we didn't really want it to leave. Brought some great nibbles over at the halftime break. I haven't had that kind of cuisine in this tent before. It was brilliant. Bit of cold meat selection, bit of cheese, olives. Why don't you do that, John? Here goes Jai Donald. Charges in. He smoked it for 6. Watch out if you're at pump 7.
They need one.
That is a big shot by Hutchins. He's gone Jai who? That is huge. And John Wiley, he's speechless.
That is a class shot, isn't it? That's a really good shot.
This is an unbelievable knock by Hutchins and Dylan. They've put on 90 now. And Donald, full bugger. He's hit it for 4. And I think that's the contest. Secret Harbour have won in sensational fashion. And Mandurah will lick their wounds. What a win, John Wiley.
Yeah, what a sensational partnership. Must be nearly 90-odd unbroken, I suppose, mate. That was fantastic batting from those guys in the end there. They just, we thought the game was... the game was nearly done and dusted. But no, geez, they've come back and geez, they played well.
Unbelievable from them. And if you're a Mandurah supporter or a Mandurah player, that must have been hard to watch that last half an hour or so because, wowee, it continues. I've seen a few of these losses to Mandurah over this tournament. Just seem to be right in it. But you got to give credit to Secret Harbour. Yeah. Unbelievable performance with the bat. And Dylan, that is one of the best knocks I've seen. And to support him like he did, Hutchins, incredible.
Hutchins was fantastic at the end, wasn't he? Geez, he hit the ball well. Really, really nice of you. But catches win matches, mate, as we said. Can't give good players chances.
Earlier on tonight, Secret Harbour won the toss, elected to bowl. Smith, 30 off 29, opened up with great flair. Wally bowled the other opener, Chris Tormey, 18 off 19. Blake with 2 off 3. Cooper Perry, 19 off 19. Nick Zarzero, brilliant knock from him, 52 off 40. And Forkingham, the one not out. Shea Donald, 10. Bowling figures, 2 for 30. Yagan Wally, the pick of the bowlers. And also shout out to Jaden Wright with the 1 for 19. Took a hat-trick in last year's competition. And then Secret Harbour tonight, 19 off 9. Fraser Hay at the top of the order. Wally, 9. Archie Sutton, 10 off 17. A couple of ducks to Sims and Dishard. He got the golden, and it was a hat-trick ball for Shea Donald, but he didn't get it. Dylan, 54 off 35. Incredible knock. He brought the team home and came in 2 off 5. Ethan Hutchins finishes on 48 off 31. Incredible knock from him. Just 2 shy of his half century. And bowling figures tonight. The pick of the bowlers, Shea Donald, 3 for 24. And a shout out has to go to Rawson as well. 1 for 36, although John Wiley had a bit of steam coming out of his ears when Rawson started bowling full bungers.
Full bungers that were going for 6, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't ideal, but...
So it's the one that got away for Mandurah.
Yeah, probably,
and
yeah.
it happens again, and I've seen a few
Drop
of them
catches.
over the last couple of years, but they've got to be proud of their performance still to score 147 and bat the way they did. Bowler's pretty tidy. You've got to give credit to Secret Harbour, but
Yeah.
something that stood out for you tonight as the rain comes in at Arctic Park, John.
Probably a bit late too, by the look of it, yeah. I don't know where this come from, yeah. No, they just...
Better run and get that camera off the tripod as quick as we can. Great job again by the umpires tonight as Snout. Who would you give best player to tonight if you had to? I reckon it is. Other than the umpires. Just make sure your mic's on, mate. I think you might have turned it off.
Mate, I'll probably give it to Dylan for his 50-odd where we got at the end. Or actually maybe young Hutchins, because I think he got the odd wicket or two and he got 48 at the end. So, yeah.
2 overs.